Hi everybody, and today we're going to be doing some country roads, two types of country roads, so we're going to get going. If you're new to this channel, by the way, click on subscribe. Let's get driving. So we're going to do two types of country roads. The first one is this one I'm going to enter now, which is quite a fast, wide country road, and the second one is going to be a fast, narrow country road. And if you're wondering where I am, I'm approaching Woburn, Milton Keynes, on the border of Buckinghamshire, Bedford, I think it is, top of my head. And I'm going a good speed now. It's quite a wide one, so it's surrounded by trees. It looks very picturesque, and you want to be using good gears, looking ahead of you. At night time it's pitch black, so you've got to watch out for animals on the road. So be using your main beam ahead of you so you can see what's going on. Otherwise you're going to get caught out with problems with animals on the road. And looking ahead of you there after the bend, got a double bend left and right. So it's a nice, easy one to get warmed up to. There's no reason why you can't do a reasonable speed on this road because it's quite a wide one. You just got to keep away from the curb on the left and make sure you don't cut the corners up going over the lines. Yeah. So it's going down to 40. And I'm dropping down from 5th to 4th. Taking me time, lots of dips and turns on these sort of roads. So this is a nice, easy one. It's good for a learner to start off on because it's quite fast, quite bendy, so you might not be doing necessarily a high speed. You'll get used to how the car reacts on the bends, how it pulls to one side if you're going too fast. And as always, when you reach a town, village, speed limit's going to come down. So we're going from 40 to 30, so I'm dropping down to third gear, doing 27, and ahead of us is 20 zone. Looks quite narrow, so it's a good starter. Checking my mirrors, letting the car slow down, and I'm going to drop down to second gear, not rushing, taking my time. And there's always going to be, on most test routes, a country road bit. It could last 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, it depends where you live, I suppose. I mean, if you're living in the outskirts of the borders of Scotland, there might be a lot more country roads than town centre roads, so it depends where your test centre is. But what you are going to get on an average one is a good 10 minutes drive on a country road. So just past the zebra crossing, there's a road closure sign, which is fine because we're going to do a right turn anyway. We're not going ahead. Centre mirror right, and we're going to cut through a bit of the woods in Woburn. Giving way to the motorbike, pop it in first gear, got myself ready, and I'm moving off. So that was an unusual situation then. The sign was blocking my views. I wasn't approaching fast, and the last second we could see the motorbike. So it's always being prepared. And even though the speed limit was going up, remember on the country roads you will get speed cameras, and my dash cam just activated the speed camera coming up, it's telling me. And you can see the sign now there for speed camera. So if you see the signs and you're ignoring your own speed, then you're gonna get caught for speeding. Not that you're a speeder, but it's little tips that they put the signs up to help you. And there's a speed camera, and I'm doing 28 miles an hour, so I'm fine. So as we go along here, it's going to get more narrower, the road. It's going to be a bit more windy, and you'll find that on country roads, the more deeper they get into the woods, the more tricky they get, and you've got to be a bit more careful because they could be quite sharp bends or quite dips going down. So don't be afraid to go slower if you think you need to. And if you're travelling in the evening, use your main beam if it's clear ahead of you. Don't use your main beam if someone's coming towards you, because all you're going to do is blind the person towards you. So at the bottom of the hill, we're going to do a right turn, and we'll cut through some of the woods in Woburn. So there's your right turn at the bottom, checking my mirrors, signalling right, slowing myself down from third to second in a few seconds, then a bit of braking, being careful because there's a bend ahead of me, coming down to second gear, checking, and I'm turning, and then all of a sudden it looks like a single road, but it's wide enough for 2 lanes, and it's a national speed limit, and it's going to get bumpy. So you just got to do a reasonable speed, what you feel the car can handle and what you feel safe. If you're going too fast, you'll end up cutting the corners, going over the white lines. I'm doing 40 miles an hour at the moment in 4th gear, taking my time, bouncing around, looking at the road. See the road bends to the right, see the hedges, following it round to the right in a few seconds, keeping an eye on what's going on. I'm not going to use 5th gear, I'm not going to try and go any faster because I can't see too far ahead of me, and you don't know what's around the bend. I mean, if you don't know the areas, then you haven't got a clue what's coming. Someone's parked up on the lay-by there. Look at my mirrors, nothing behind me at the moment. Ahead of us at the road bend to the left, you see the hedges coming from the right to the left, so I'm checking my mirrors, slowing down a little bit for it. And then I'm back on the gas now, because I'm not sure how sharp that bend was. Now ahead of us, if you do get paint on the ground saying slow, which you can see ahead of us on the ground there on the left saying slow, we're going to slow down for it. It looks like a sharp bend as well. So I'm checking my mirrors again, and I'm going to brake a bit more, getting my speed down, popping it into 3rd gear for this bend. Quite a little sharp bend there. And I'm back on the gas coming out the bend, building my speed back up, checking my mirrors at the same time. Back into 4th gear. Building my speed up, a bit bumpy, road bends to the right after the bend, levelling off at the same time, but it's still a bend, so I'm not going to go too fast because I can't see too far ahead of me. But I'm still doing 38 miles an hour, and I'm bombing along, nice safe speed, not too slow, not too fast, just over 40. Another warning sign on the left coming up. Now behind me at the moment, warning me of a left bend with a right turn, and there's a sharp bend sign and a slow sign, so I'm checking my mirrors, slowing down again. There's a bird wanting to cross, drop it into 3rd gear, off the brake at this point, gently on the gas, temporary lights ahead of me at the same time, checking what's going on. There's my temporary lights, slowing down as I go down the dip. Now, while we're waiting at the lights here, just be wary of anything else that could be on these country roads, because you could get cyclists, because it's a nice day. You might even get horse riders, depends on if there's anything close by. That's but if you do, just slow right down for them, give them plenty of space. Remember, you know, you've got to be safe, got to make them safe at the same time. You don't want to hurt people. We're just going to follow the road ahead here. So it's a quick one, driving through country road. If you've enjoyed this quick one, then fantastic, and safe driving, everybody.